Alright everyone, I am back. Let's go ahead and get this battle at Cartno underway. Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Oh, this is a new one. Okay. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Alright. So here we are in Cartno.
My fellow scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlian, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Let's do it! Oh, we have all the scions here. Okay. Listen well, friends. The Telophori are sweeping across Cartno. As for the Ascian, he was briefly sighted above the battlefield, but has since vanished. He likely intends to watch events unfold. Thus far, the movements of the lunar primals have proven difficult to predict, even when poised to... Wow, that is moving way too fast. Is it showing up here? Yeah, here we go. Even when poised to ambush our troops, instead they withdraw for some unknown reason. Whatever the Telophoroi's plan may be, the primals are our primary targets.
Prepare yourself!
Let's
Understood.
give it our
They
all.
will not elude the scions for long.
Hold fast.
They would overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I will keep them occupied. The rest of you seek out the primals. That is going way too fast for me to read that out. Alright, so we are headed to the west, it looks like. As the scions spread out across the field, Alice and Graha take the fight to Telofari. Oh, we are role-playing! I won't be curing anyone at this rate. We'll have to incapacitate them first. Alright, so... let's see. So we have access to the Verflare combo, the Scorch combo, Crimson Savior, Flesche, Contra Sixt, and Vercure. So, once again, she is a red mage.
Allow me.
I wish players could build combos like this. Yeah, it would seem that just using the 3 button over and over is a better combo. At least for AoE groups. Alright, so we need to cure the Tempered now. Fandaniel. Do you see that? The glyph. Yes. How worried should we be? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Cartano. But now that I am here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence, like the pillars of the Azim Step, but greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Fandaniel has conjured reach into its very midst, and I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption to the flow of ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at all costs. We need to defeat Lunar Odin. Is that Odin? So the time has come for me to pit my blade against his. Follow my lead. Oh. Okay, so we're playing Astrologian here. Alright, so let's see. Malefic is the basic attack. Cards. Alright, Benefic is healing. Aspect Helios is an AoE heal. And Fixed Sign, reducing damage taken by 10%. With an additional effect of healing over time. Okay. Thancred needs to be my focus target, since I can't use my mouse over stuff with them.
I shall protect thee.
My turn!
May the 12 guide you.
Oh, do I need to be healing the confluence as well? Resume from midway. we'll skip through this. The setup is so different from how I would like to typically normally do this. Okay. Let me see if I can actually hit this thing. Okay, so I can heal it. Got it. Alright, so in that case, let's kick this off.
I shall protect thee.
My turn!
May the 12 guide you.
Alright, we stay on this side.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense!
Let's get everything healed up. Alright, we're getting him down. Alright, down goes Lunar Odin. Meanwhile, Graha, Tia, and Alizé prepare to lock swords with Lunar Ravana. This is kind of fun, this scenario. Okay, so this time I'm Graha Tia instead of Alizé. Alright, so... let's see, we got Foul, Allegan Blizzard, Thunder 4, Cure 2, Medic... He really is an all-rounder. These are abilities from both Black Mage and White Mage, and yet he's not a Red Mage. Alright. Let's kick this off then. Like moths to the flame.
I have you now.
Okay, I was a little too focused on the Ganas there. I was waiting for them to turn into swords. Okay, good. It does put us right back here. Alright, so in that case, since Alizé does seem to be able to take care of herself, I'll put it on the Confluence instead. Alright, so Thunder 4 and then Fire 4 until we need MP back.
I have you now.
Okay, so I need to use Break, which I did use last time. Okay, so break actually does have a pretty wide range there. And it is different from the old break that I know. Okay. Let's give this another shot, then. Alright, so break.
I have you now.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm starting to get this here. Rose of Immortality. Okay, so this is similar. Alright, let's get some MP back. And let's finish it off. There goes Lunar Ravana. The self-same moment, you stand shoulder to shoulder with Alphino and Estinian, ready, resolved to lay low Lunar Ifrit. Just so I can keep an eye on it in case I need to throw out some clemency. Alright, let's take out the infernal nails.
You're finished!
There we go.
We must fight on!
Easily enough so far. Let's see how the rest of this goes. I don't like you getting down that low, Alphino. Yeah, at least this one is going a lot easier than the last two did. There's the fact that I was strapped by abilities that I had no idea really how they worked. Or at least they were in different positions of where I was normally used to them being. That was partly what was confusing me. Alright, let's take out some more nails. Oh.
I have you now!
Well then. Never mind then. Alright, Agony of the Damned.
I will not be outdone.
Looks like a soft enrage here. And down goes Lunar Ifrit.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your heads so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
One battle at a time, we'll get there.
That we
Agreed.
will.
Alright, so it looks like that brings us to the end of Shadowbringers post-patch content. And with that, we will go ahead and skip this here, see if there are any other scenes. Alright, so Y'shtola? I would recommend that the Alliance keep a closer watch over Cartano. The Telophoroi may have failed in their attempt to destroy the Confluence this time, but there is not to stop them trying again. Throughout the battle, I could not shake the feeling that all present were performing for the amusement of Fandaniel. Nor did his blithe reaction to this latest defeat give me cause to think otherwise. I can only conclude that such failures are of little consequence to his broader scheme, whatever it may be. The Cartano Flats seem fated to play a prominent role in the history of the realm, do they not? I wonder, might the abundance of ether that floweth through the region have led the Algans to entomb Omega there? Many though the enemy were, their numbers consisted largely of tempered beastmen, with a few lunar primals to keep things interesting. The Garleans themselves ventured little and lost less. It has ever been the Empire's way to have others fight their battles, but even they would blush at the Telophori's use of tempered slaves. The temper that we were able to treat will be taken to the city-states for observation. As soon as the Alliance is satisfied that they're fully recovered, they will be free to return home. At the close of the battle, when the clouds parted and the moon shone down on us all, I cannot well express how I felt. Somehow, it seemed more a beginning than an ending. You should have seen my face when Lord Ermic turned up on our doorstep. Did none of you think to send word he was bringing you home? I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ishgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You have thought of everything, Lord Ermic, and may I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telephorii have been driven from Cartano, 'tis like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telephorii at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible diversion of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of aetherology, we are better qualified to find the solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There is a time and place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide, where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. I confess, I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telephories' plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telephorii will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Yes, alright, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places. Not least, Sharlayan. According to Kryl, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telephorii, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Forchenalt's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation. I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sharlayan hath ever been the wellspring of aetherological knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, Prince? Might you be persuaded to join us? That last one. But no. I say plot a course for Sharlayan. Here, here. It is time we laid bare the Telephories' dark designs. It appears we are in agreement. We have but to wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. You've learned the emote shush. Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch, though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon.
And Daniel definitely does seem Kefka-like.
Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
Which is the same thing that we saw back in Stormblood, wasn't it?
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes, and with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
Not sure. Was that Heidelin or someone else? She didn't open up with her hear, feel, think. At solemn dawn, grim purpose shines in gazes cast towards moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what end betides. Alright, and with that, the long wait for Endwalker begins. Yeah, I can't wait now for November. It's going to be really interesting to see how the end of this story finally happens. I've been of the mind that once Endwalker ends in 6.0, that there is likely going to be something happening to the world that potentially could cause a time skip to happen at the end of it. Because bringing about the end of the Heidelin and Zodiac story, or Zodiac story rather, that has the potential to have such a profound impact that it's yeah, it could very well cause a lot of upheaval in the world. It's possible a lot of the world map could actually be changing with it. But I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, this is it. At this point, I'm pretty much ready. The only thing I really have left to do at this point in my preparations is to finish getting my Law Order's Bastard Sword turned into the final version of it, which comes out as the resistance weapon for Shadowbringers. I'm already through Zadnor. I'm rank 25 through Delradia and everything like that. I just gotta get the last pieces of it together, and then all my preparation will be done. Alright, so, with all that said, the wait begins. And I will catch you all with more Final Fantasy XIV in November. So, with all that said, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you then.